Hello everyone, this is In Sung Hwang, Eitan in Europe. This time I play against AQ on OGS, which is quite lower level than I used to play. But I decided to play against even some lower level players because I found that quite a lot of players or the people who watch my online YouTube channel is below like Q level, low Q level, and I haven't played the game against the low Q level players, so I decide to play. So it's AQ. Let's see how it goes. I'm white. Okay, so most of the low Q level players afraid when opponent comes closer and threat the group. So mostly they reacted, oh, but this player, no. So, okay, good. Up to now, there's no mistake at all. Oh, I don't feel that this player is AQ because in my online Go school, I take the level from 12Q, European 12Q to 6 dan. So when I see 12Q level players games or up to like AQ, they are weak at the knowledge part. The biggest difference between the double digit Q to very low Q player to the middle Q level player is the knowledge. For instance, now instead of Atari, black had to go down. That was a mistake. So up to here, white gain points, and black shouldn't block. Block must be small. But I need to come close like this. If this player plays like this, then I believe that this player is very good at the opening part. At least this player spent some time to think. So this player is very good at the opening part. It's a bit unusual for me, but let me start giving a pressure on this group. Black x10, I responded. Then let's see whether black respond here or not. Black shouldn't, because that group isn't really weak. Wow, black tenuki, so this player plays well. Nice, okay, so there's no good way to attack directly. What to do? Okay, but let me try, okay, like PPR first. I switched my mic. In fact, this one is like a spare one, so I normally do not use it, but I want to see whether this mic is better than the other one. So let's see. Okay, oh, this reaction is also very good. Just below white can cover. So, quite good. Okay, let me block. Okay. Really well. Connect. So I almost, always surprised when I play against OGS players, because OGS players are very good at the opening part. Okay. But this one, it looks too much. I wouldn't do this. So how should I go? There are several ways that I can get this, but I'm checking some sort of like the best ways. Maybe I should harness first. If black cuts, I plan to connect underneath, because then this group is not easy to handle, but it's also too big to give it. So what wants to bring the group out, but it's not working. So this is the technical part. Up to now, my opponent played really well, but in the technical part, some obvious mistakes come. Okay, not working. Even if black connects, white can just Atari. So it's a pity, because the game was really, really good. Okay, my opponent just resigned. It's too short. Okay, but anyway, just a quick one. So let me check from the opening stage. So after this, black extend, good. Black can play here or this one. But okay, that is one of the most often played options. I just enclosed, approach and tenuki. I was expecting that my opponent continue like this one or jumping, but my opponent tenuki, and this pincer is one of the most often played moves after white tenuki from this approach. I attached an hane. Tenuki, why can't tenuki once more? Well, come closer, like this. But this is the most common one I chose. And up to here, it was just great. If black cuts here, which black can do in this case, like this one, like cut, atari, go down, and atari. This is the pattern. I'm sure that many of you know it. But because black already had this move in advance, now that become a bit awkward in this case if black cuts, because it looks like black didn't play atari like this one here, but black played this ugly awkward move. So that's why it is not good. So when black plays here, when white plays this one, black already have pincer, then black should connect. And when white cuts, is this minus 11 point? 11%, I suppose. It is. Okay, just one point. According to this OGS AI, black need to go down and bending, okay, below and here. Okay, so maybe I should just turn this off, disable AI review. Because after this one, most of the third line moves, you need to go down to squeeze it like this. Because in case you just give this atari to let white capture, then this is a ponnuki shape. Maybe you heard that ponnuki is like 30 points, but it's not 30, it's just taking one stone, so it's not that big. But it is considered as like 30 points in some cases because it makes like a debt-free shape, no debt. After white captures, black has no send their moves anymore. Okay? So that's why black should go down and squeeze it like this. However, this one is not as good as bending. Black should bend once and then play here. So the difference between just blocking or bending once and then block, this one, that one, and that one, the difference is that if black just omit this bending move and just block, then later when the game goes like this, white could try play like this one to look for connecting. When black separate, white can connect to this one. Or hane also white could attach. So it's annoying. White could make the connection underneath. But if black already bent once and then block, then when the similar situation comes like this, and white wants to move, black can just atari. This atari is sent there. So this white's one stone is nearly dead. Okay? So that's why up to this one, it is a pattern. After this black made tenuki, I was expecting this one. But black just atari it, block hane, and black shouldn't block. This one isn't big. Okay? Black had to tenuki. Black can play here, or maybe shoulder it, or black can enter. But block looks small. Okay? So my opponent hesitate. But anyway, chose this option. And I played here because I wanted to check whether my opponent responded or not. Okay, but if it was my real game, I probably have played this one. Okay, but anyway, I did this, and my opponent tenuki, good. But this one, it's a bit too close to this thickness. I mean, when you see this case, this part is so strong, but that two stone here is much smaller than this, much weaker than this. So it was better that black play like this one. Then you can, make the distance shorter, smaller, so that weak part becomes stronger, and the strong part just remain as the strong part, and therefore it is the right distance. So many people often just play in the middle, okay, or start point. It looks like the right spot and play, but it is not. And like this one, I want to give it. Push is okay. Hane is also okay, but to block here right away to fight, black may give it. If this part was strong or good enough, black may do it. But in this case, I would have tried something like this one. Maybe attach and here. these are bad exchanges, but if black wants to block, black had to exchange this. So black can block. Okay. Extend and bend, block and just Atari. Even if I make the connection, black is very thick. So black had to prepare something, not just giving this, clearly. And after this also, black should just abandon, okay, like this, or just maybe leave it. Yeah, need to abandon it like this and focus on the middle. But my opponent had misreading and then realized it's not working and resigned the game. So it's a typical Western Go players like pattern. They are very good at the opening part because they studied that part. But when the game goes to the edge, very important part, then simple reading error comes and that directly connected to the game result. Okay, so I can say that my opponent was like average AQ on OGS, strong at the opening part, but weak at this reading part. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to play some of low play games against low level Q players. So let's see how it goes. Okay. So see you next time. Bye bye.